Hi guys, wherever you are watching, good afternoon and happy Saturday. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for sticking with me throughout this channel since I started it. And if you are new, thank you for spending your time with me today episode. And here I talk about skincare, business, personal life, and anything in between. So this video that I'm gonna talk about is how I found out that my iron level is low, aka iron deficiency. Yeah, that's the medical word, iron deficiency. How I found out I have it. And the reason why I decided to talk about the reason why my ions are low and how I found that, I know I'm not alone. There's thousands of women out there between 19 to 14 with the same struggle. I know that I'm not alone. Yeah, so I decided to share with you guys because you are my family here. Yeah, I don't just talk about it. I need to get personal. So like I said before, I'm gonna talk about how I found out that my iron deficiency are low, aka low iron. So what is iron deficiencies? So according to the experts, according to the medical doctors, according to Mayo Clinic, so low iron levels are when the body lack healthy red blood cell to produce enough oxygen for the body tissues. So when the red blood cell, they do not have enough to produce for your body, so that is iron deficiency. So how I found out that I have a low iron is that, first of all, I feel the symptoms. I don't feel good, and I was super tired every time. Like that. Every time yawning, no matter. I went to bed 7 o'clock and I wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, and I fell asleep faster, and my feet is always cool, and I'm always cool, and I'm always tired, like I said. And whenever even I drink enough water, I drink a big jug gallon every time, and my head, my frontal lobe is be banging like boop, 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 boop. But I thought it's because of school. Like I said, I'm in school before. I thought because of school and study that and the school stress and the work stress. Maybe I thought because of that. But it's constant. And I just suck it up, and that's my habit. When it's come to my health, I suck it up until it get out of hands. So I feel dizzy all the time, and my menstruation lasts for a week, and which is bad. It lasts for a week, but I thought it's because of my implant that I have here, because you're gonna have time for have baby now. Yes, I thought it's because of all these ones. And like I said before, I suck it up. But I get tired of suck it up all the time. So this year, I said, I need to find out what's wrong with my body. I might appear healthy, but this long period and this dizziness with this yawning all the time, I'm tired. So I need to find out what is wrong with my body. So I call my doctor. I do have a doctor. I call my family doctor. Although I'm a single one, but they put it as family doctor. And I said, Doc, I'm not feeling alright. And the doctor do all kind of exam. He said, you are healthy, you are this. And I said, I know, but I feel dizzy all the time. And my doctor is a male doctor. And as for me, I just stuck like that. So I don't fear because he's a male doctor. I don't want to talk about it. I said, listen. I said, I see my period, my menstruation cycle for a week. He said, oh, that's normal. I said, that's not normal, doc. Call your nurse and come, let's talk. And they called the nurse and we talked, and then the doctor was there, and I said, can we do a blood test? So the nurse and the doctor agreed together to do a blood test, and they find out that my iron levels are low, and they are so super low but not extremely dangerous. So I pray to God immediately. I get down on my knees. I pray to God. So I was like, I'm a walking dead. Because everything can happen. You can just fall and die. And everything can happen because when you don't have enough blood, because you waste enough, I waste enough blood to this. So I said, what? He said, yeah. So it's not super dangerous low, so which is a good thing, because if it's dangerous low, I should be taking IV every 2 weeks. But he said the good news that I can take my tablets, and he prescribed me these ones. See that? That's the one he prescribed for me. So this is the 3rd dose, and I have to call him to wait it. So he prescribed me that one, and I'll be taking once a day with food. Yeah, and drink enough water. So I said, since now I found out that my irons are low, you prescribe me the medication, and how can I manage it to increase my iron level up? So he recommended that the diet, I need to change my diet. That's the first thing. So the doctor recommended that I eat liver. Yeah, the liver and red meats, and limit some fish and some chicken. But I will just limit, not say cut it off, limit. And I eat seafood like salmon, anything seafood. And for snacks, he said let me have raisins and eat a lot of vegetables, and which is normal. And he said this one, edamame. See that edamame? It look like this. So that's it in the bag. So I eat this once per day. So that's how I find out, and then I stay on track of it, and I'll be doing good. So my iron levels will be back to normal, and I visit me every 2 weeks for regular checkup, because I was not super duper there, but I was close. I'm not in the normal zone, but I'm in the middle. So like that. So that's how I find out that my iron levels are low. And the worst part of it all, what I was making, and my boyfriend broke up with me. I was in my first breakup ever, but that one a story for another day. Yeah. So that's how I found out, and then how I manage with my ions, and how I end up with being breakup. So in case you wondering, if you don't have a doctor, like you are in Africa, you don't have a doctor, you happen to watch this one, or you stay here abroad but you don't have a doctor, and you happen to feel the same symptoms, the same things that I felt, I recommend it. But you can ask your doctor but if you don't get it, I always encourage you to go to the counter store medication. The counter store, like the stuff they sell at the store, you can buy and use it. So this is the one is good, one per day. The vitamin is good because it has the iron. See the iron level right here, you get 18 milligrams, so that's 100% right there. See that? And that's it, one per day. And it contains 300 tablets, and it's good for the bone, heart, immune, skin, muscle, and energy. So it gives you energy, because the energy is low for us. Or in case you want to be like, I don't want that brand, I want a different thing. This one, Nature Bounty. No, Nature Made. Sorry, it's Nature Made Iron, and this one is good. Is this good because USP approved? You see that? And this is the #1. You can see the #1 pharmaceutical recommend for irons. You can get in Walmart, Amazon, and Costco. Anywhere you shop, you can get this one. And if you be like, I'm not a tablet person, what else I can take? I got it right here. You can take this one. And this one is a British made. and it's so good. You can get in Amazon, and trust me, it has awesome review. It tastes good. You can have this one. And the last but not the least, if you go in African store, like you go buy your grocery in African store, because you say you want to have something that is African made, you can get this. See that? The SS tonic, so they call it tonic. So these are the ones that I recommend if you don't have a doctor, but I suggest you find a doctor and you explain to the doctor, and the doctor recommend to you. So let me know down the comment below if you ever feel the symptoms like I did, and how you find out that you have low iron, aka iron deficiency. Thank you guys, and I'll see you. Bye bye.